I look and feel like garbage. I'm not sick, just sleepy. Go to the store, because I need peanut butter. Not too bad. I have absolutely no clue what we're doing today. I'm thinking story time. I'm gonna go test the weather, because I would like to leave my room. Alright, back from the store. So Uniqlo, was actually, I think the first store was in my city in Japan. So that's pretty cool. I got a pair of dress pants. They're blue. All their dress pants had strings in the inside. This is amazing. This means you can tighten it without wearing a belt if like that's the style you want to go for. That's very cool. All right. I really like this string idea because then you can wear just like the pants casually. You know what I mean? With like, I can wear these dress pants with casual shoes, no belt. Tucking in t-shirts is the new thing. Not on this party train. You need to get on. I'm so happy. Unfortunately, my plan is foiled. I think is the right word to use right now. I had intended to go to a new park that I found. It's up on a hill and overlooks a lot of the city. And I was gonna go for sundown, but today's very overcast, so there would have been no sunset. It would have just been really, really gray. It's also like a 20, maybe 25-minute bike ride away, so if I go, like, I'm going. But the topic can stay the same. I kind of want to talk about, I'm gonna show you two clips. Today's not a fun day. I've had fun days the last couple of days. Today's not fun. I'm gonna show you two clips and we will go from there. This first one's from
You came to ask me about
The Mummy.
How do we know? That's not a load of pig swallow.
You know, I know you.
No. I've just got one of those faces.
You were actually at Hamanaptra.
Yeah, I was there.
You swear.
Every damn day.
No, I didn't mean that.
I know what you meant. I was there. Seti's place, city of the dead.
Could you tell me how to get there? I mean, the exact location.
You want to know?
Well, yes.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Then get me the hell out of here.
Clip 1. Clip 2 is from a Korean drama called Our Secret Romance.
이제 음식은 다 됐고. 이거 옮기는 거 좀 도와줄래요?
네.
손 내밀어봐. 이건 내 거, 그리고 이거는 이유미 씨 거. 절대로 떨어뜨리면 안 돼요. 접시 비싼 거니까.
아유, 당연하죠. 저 이런 거 잘해요.
그리고 이건 에피타이저.
And that was clip 2. So let's go one by one. Can we? And I kind of want to break them down just a little bit. In the first clip, we saw that's the mummy, and we saw that guy character looking very frazzled. He physically assaulted the first guy, and then when the girl leans in, he kisses her on the lips. I want something to be clear. While there are varying levels of sexual assault generally is when one or more people engages in conduct of a sexual nature against another's will. Either they're unconscious, or they have objected to it, or they haven't been given a chance to consent. Albeit on a low level, the amount of unconsenting sexual contact in movies is staggering. And they portray it in a bizarre way, almost like the woman doesn't care. That guy was not attractive. He had just physically assaulted her brother. He was behind bars, and he was making promises of this magical place to her. And later on, you actually see she's like, oh, it wasn't that good of a kiss anyway. Like she's she's thinking that like, oh, well, I'm falling for this guy. Like that's her thought later on. Like within 10 minutes of that happening, she starts to get feelings for the guy. It's not realistic. What message is that sending to boys today? You know, if you go for it and you just kiss her, she'll probably like it. She probably wants it, whether she knows it or not. The second clip is from a Korean drama called Our Secret Romance, and a little bit of backstory because that happened way into the season. Those two people hooked up early on. They were both intoxicated, it was consenting, it was fine. The next morning she ran away and they didn't see each other for many years. Then all of a sudden she's working for a business, he owns the business, and things changed. She was in the kitchen working as a nutritionist, and he started to instruct her as the leader of the company to make him 3 meals a day to keep his health up. She had to deliver the meals personally to him. He would often stand in between her and doorways to keep her trapped. She always looked uncomfortable. Always looking down, always didn't know what to say. She was stuttering, she was stammering, she was uncomfortable. And then that scene was the first time that he kissed her, you know, many, many years after the first consenting interaction. And in order to do it, he gave her 2 expensive plates and said, do not drop them. Essentially saying, you cannot turn away, you cannot run away, you cannot resist. And the director hid the assault behind some soft music and his clear desire to be with her again. If you've seen that show and have a different opinion, please let me know. I have yet to meet somebody who's actually watched all of it. I stopped watching the show after I saw that. Why are we talking about this? So, for those of you that have been here a long time, you know that in my master's program, I did research on sexual violence. I've had jobs regarding sexual violence. I've done trainings regarding sexual violence. I've counseled people going through violence-related situations. I've done a lot, and this is something that I care about. So, my plea for this video is when you see violent situations that are disguised as movie plots or as romance or as sources of conflict in movies, call it out. The messages that these shows are sending to people isn't good. It's not healthy. Every single person has the right to say, I don't want this, therefore it should not happen to me. And just because something happened once does not give anybody the right to do it again. Consent is a dynamic and procedural process, and once inside of a committed and trusting relationship, sometimes consent will look different based on your relationship norms. But I've been increasingly disappointed by a lot of things that I've seen. And my hope is that by posting this, you will start to be more empathetic to the larger picture. The fact that our culture is made up of things that come from media and social norms. And if we start to call out social norms that are unhealthy for people, those social norms will change. Locker room talk will stop. Because people will know that joking about sexual assault isn't funny because sexual assault isn't funny. Call me crazy. Call me a revolutionary. Or call me a white male that actually cares. I'm indifferent. Thoughts, questions, concerns, leave them down below. I will continue to post about things that I see in the media and in movies. And I will continue to be an advocate for the health and safety of people, particularly women. Good luck, be safe, and be a part of change. Be a part of change.
Hi, you've reached Antony. Please leave a message after the beep. Thanks.